Ni hao, Kailan. That's Japanese for hello, I think. Japan's a pretty weird place with panty vending machines, horrible sex trains, and also Goku. Japan is also the home of video games. All of them, I think. Even like NBA Jam. This week, we play games that never left the land of the rising sun for our own home of the Whopper. It's Nihon Appreciation Week 3, Enter the Dragon by Cisco. I eat a bad hamburger for a shitty prop joke with Donald Land. Cody plays what I can only assume is an iPad game from 1995 in Segata Sanshiro Shinken Yūgi. And Nikki worships the devil, and also she plays some weird NES game, but mostly Nikki worships the devil in Devil World. So check into a love motel because you're gonna love Cartridge Blowers, episode 80. Continue or retry. You know, I've never been to Japan myself, but I'm under the impression that it's always on fire. This is due to literally every piece of American media that I've ever seen regarding Japan. Also, it must be because they hit 3 baskets in a row. And that's my NBA Jam joke. Enjoy the show.
YNIN Podcasting, part of the EDOC NameLock Interactive Network.
Hello everybody, and welcome to YNIN's Cartridge Blowers, the show where we give video games a second chance to make a first impression. I'm Cody Coleman, and with me, as always, is Nikki Wright.
Hey, I'm not Matt.
You're not. Congratulations. But we also
I work very hard to not be Matt, so...
That's good. That's good. Everyone's got to. But we also have Matt.
Well, fuck, I guess I'm Matt. Shit.
You drew the short straw, I'm sorry.
We all have our burdens to bear, sir.
It keeps happening to me, you know?
Every day of your life, it seems.
You wake up and you're just like, fuck, still Matt.
Mm-hmm. It is what it is.
Well, you know, I appreciate you taking one for the team, buddy. You were muted, I think.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I had to hear it. Anyway, this is the show where in the second half we will play games based around a theme. And this week's theme is games that never left Japan. So a lot of menus that won't make sense. And
Nihon Appreciation Week.
Nihon Appreciation Week. Is this the third one?
This is number 3.
Yes.
Number 3.
I believe in the themes document, I have entitled this Nihon Week 3 Enter the Dragon by Cisco. So,
awesome. Good.
That's the unofficial official title. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool. If you want to go ahead and watch that without seeing us talk about other shit in the process, you can click in the timestamps in the description below if you really want to. But really, you want to hear us talk about stupid shit. And let's get on with that part.
Dude, I love stupid shit.
Yeah, like what stupid shit happened to us in video game this week? Matt, Nikki, anything?
Bro, I'm busy. I got time for video games. Please, I'm an adult.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you play games though?
I didn't really play much. I played some Mario Maker, but we've talked about that ad nauseum. I do have one thing I want to talk about.
Okay.
So I got this thing in the mail. And I'm gonna try not to ruin it, but this is the Mega Man board game.
Oh, holy shit!
Wow.
Yeah, this is a Kickstarter that I backed like almost 2 years ago, I feel.
Holy
and
fuck.
I just got it this week. And it is, I spent some time yesterday looking at it, because that's when I got it. Pardon me. And it's really neat, actually. We haven't played it yet, but it looks like it kind of fits the feel of the game a lot. Like, you beat bosses and then add their powers to your own, and then you beat more bosses and continue on and so forth. And like, it's competitive, so everyone is Mega Man, sort of. They're their own Mega Man. Or you can also be Proto Man or Rush or Dr. Light or something like that, or Roll. And you go through the levels, beat enemies. But the cool thing about it is, and I haven't played it yet, so I'm excited to see it in action, but while you're playing as Mega Man, you have a deck of cards that you can get abilities and stuff from, and each card is two-sided,
Okay.
like at the top and bottom. And I guess I could like take one out and show you,
Sure.
because it's really neat, and it's like a design thing I don't know that I've seen in another game, but so hold on, let me remove the board and stuff, and I can get it. It'll happen. Yeah, here's one. So the cards have blue at the top.
Okay.
For when you're Mega Man, it's your turn as Mega Man, and then red when it's another player's turn, because you play as the bad guys.
Oh, that's cool.
So each card in your deck has two functions, and I thought that was really neat.
That's really neat.
And it came with
Clever.
all sorts of stuff. It's got like this really neat dice with like sprite art on it.
Cool.
Like every Mega Man has various like pieces and stuff. So it's really neat.
Well-made pieces. Shit.
Yeah, like even the bosses have their own pieces and stuff. So
That's really cool.
yeah,
So
I mean,
did they fit like the patterns of the bosses in and everything?
I'm not sure. Like the board is weird too, because it starts out like just like in Mega Man, you can select what boss you want to do whenever.
Okay.
So like it starts out like it's this weird sort of modular thing,
Yeah.
and then let's say I select Iceman, so then I put Iceman and add him to the board, and then I play through. And then I play through Iceman's level on each space, and different things happen based on what cards I draw.
Well, cool.
Yeah, so it's really neat. I don't know, it's an interesting idea, and I'm excited to give it a shot. Hopefully.
So if you play it and it's fun, you should bring that to Florida.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And if I play it and it's not fun, I'll set it on fire.
Okay. Cool. But record that.
Money well spent.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So was that a Capcom made Kickstarter for a Mega Man board game?
Capcom didn't make it. It's this company called Jasco Games, and they are the ones who they got Capcom to sort of back them.
Okay. So
Like they got the license.
Okay.
Yeah. They also make something called it's some collectible card game that no one gives a crap about. And sorry, Jasco Games, I don't give a crap about it. And if you watch this, your game looks cool, but your card game, I don't care about trading card games because I'm an adult. And
you no longer have lunch breaks to sit with your fellow classmates.
right, yeah. I mean, if I was gonna play a trading card game, I'm gonna play, Pokemon, I guess.
Yeah.
I never played Pokemon. I played.
I have.
Have you? I've played multiple trading card games. I've played in middle school. I had a Magic deck, and I had a.
What?
Magic was my thing.
You're such a god, both of you.
Hold on.
Nerds.
It was given to me.
Mine was given to me by the store when I gave them money.
Oh, okay. I didn't pay anything. It was given to me, and then I got a deck of the Star Wars trading card game and played that maybe once because I didn't really know much about Star Wars then. And
I have Star Wars trading card game stuff
that
I have never played. I have never played that game, but I have the cards for some fucking reason.
It seemed neat. And then I probably late high school, so this is I'm admitting this openly to the internet right now.
You're admitting this to several people in the chat room.
Yeah, I know.
Hello, chat in Twitch.
But so I was 18, I guess.
Yeah.
And we were at a comic shop, and there was a tournament going on for a card game. And if I remember the story correctly, my friend Thomas decided, hey, I'm going to buy a deck and compete. And then he won. And so then we all decided to just fuck around with it, not seriously.
Yeah.
And that was Yu-Gi-Oh. And that game is fucking incredibly fun, or at least it was. I don't know if it is now. But I would just buy cards and make decks that were stupid and were made specifically to make games annoying to play. So
that sounds like a Matt thing to do.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. What was the card game poker? Yeah, I love poker. No, but yeah.
Matt's a pretty world-renowned poker player.
Yeah, I go to Vegas and I play Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah. I hit the Pokemon tables and I'm just Charizard.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars lost.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, no, I am destitute. It is horrible.
All right.
But yeah, otherwise I didn't really do much aside from play Mario Maker. So.
Right on. Nikki, you playing right?
I pretty much did the same thing, and I watched people play a lot of games on Awesome Games Done Quick.
Yeah, catching up. Did we talk about that?
Not on the show.
Okay.
Not very much, no.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to take too long with it because I feel like we talked about it on Stuff Weekly a little bit.
We did, yeah.
But I mean, it was a good year. There's lots and lots of good stuff to see. Watch the awful games. Watch Lagoon, please. Lagoon's great.
Yeah, it's one of the ones I actually was able to catch. I just watched the VOD of the Goof Troop game, which
cool.
I found very impressive. I don't know, something about one person playing two different characters with two different controllers at the same time and not looking like he is just concentrating way too hard on it. I found very impressive.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, so go watch that. It's on YouTube. You can do that at your leisure. Watch our stuff first.
Yeah.
But then
Stick with us. Absolutely.
Yeah, because we're enjoyable and handsome.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I know.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, in honor of our 80th episode, I think we deserve a little bit of Cartridge Blower's history. So, Cody, I have to ask, you have this really cool machine back in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that? Yes.
The chat is talking about it, too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That is an arcade machine that me and a roommate of mine built several years ago, maybe 5 years ago. And yeah, we don't. It turns on and it works. We don't turn it on because that makes editing very difficult later on down the line.
But why, Cody?
Because when all of a sudden it's a different video game than it was a second ago, then you know that I made a cut. And I am a radio, television, film major, and I don't want that to happen.
Wow, so it's all out of perfectionism?
Yes.
Couldn't you just have it play the same game over and over? Just like put it on like the start
or
something.
I could. Maybe I'll do that.
Just have
not
it
right now. It's not plugged.
Just have it say "Winners don't do drugs" in the background, and you
just freeze.
There's no
on
knowledge
Street
that is
Fighter.
not power.
Yeah, or Mortal Kombat. Yeah, and then we have the Cartridge Blowers logo behind that, which is a blanket. There's our other podcast on the other side. I don't know why I did that because that's an audio show. But there we go. Cartridge Blowers behind the scenes.
The history.
Yeah. So, I know, speaking of history, we talk about Mario Maker a lot, but that's mostly Matt and myself. Nikki is new to it.
I am.
So I want to know what you think so far.
I'm really enjoying it. I've made a level that nobody has beaten yet. I guess it's
challenge accepted.
Good luck. It's called Bouncy Castle, and it's a castle level where I took a lot of bouncing related elements. Have fun.
Are you sure I didn't beat that yet?
It's pretty recent. I uploaded it maybe 4 days ago.
I beat levels all the time, and I just forget about it.
You probably did. Geek as Us says that I'm new to everything, and I guess that's true.
A little bit. That's all right.
It's because I'm so frugal.
Yeah.
But no, I'll in the show notes, I guess, because I don't have the little Game Gear right now to get the ID number. I'll include the ID number so you can all check it out.
Yeah, give us your maybe in the show notes I'll include all of our bookmark.
Send them to my page. My page is the
absolutely.
All right, cool. I personally have played. I made it to the final level in Super Mario 3D World. Finally,
you finally did it.
So
it only took 4 years.
Road. Well, a little over 1 year. It is hard as fuck, but it does not piss me off nearly as much as the one that I played last time that pissed me off. But man, is that hard as hell. I'm not really sure they want me to beat it. So,
well, you're playing it with Brooke, right?
Yeah. Which
let me just tell you.
Harder.
Yeah, Champions Road is a lot easier single player.
I think I might have to do that.
But it's not an easy level no matter what you do. You just got to learn the patterns, man. Especially like the disappearing platforms part.
It's the hardest fucking part so far.
Yeah, you got to learn the patterns.
I wish there was like I could get a cat suit and just keep it, because then I could just jump over to that thing.
I mean, you can. It's not that difficult.
But then I die and then I have to go fucking find one again.
Yeah.
Have to game over so the Toad houses respawn. But yeah. But other than that, that's really all I've played. It's been busy with a new position at my job. So
I have a 3-day weekend, so I'll play something this weekend. I have something to talk about
get
next
some
time.
streaming.
Yeah,
I
I was
gotta
thinking
get more
about
Ocarina going.
That's true. Yeah.
I made a New Year's resolution to finally beat that shit. So there we go. Well.
Yeah.
All right, so, let's just get right into really the main point of the show, playing games. This week, the theme is games that never left Japan. And, that could be fun. We've done it 3 times. This is our 3rd time. And we've gotten some really weird shit in the past. Like, Matt played LSD the first week, and
That game is fucked up.
That game is ridiculous.
Sumo Baby Takes You Away. It was great. Let's see. I think Nikki played Fire Emblem once or something.
I did. I remember doing that. Yeah, because I'd never played it before.
Yeah.
And, it was bad show material.
It really was. I apologize.
It's all right. It's a lot of fucking story for a game that
No one to say.
no one can read. But let's go ahead and get into the stuff that we're playing this week. And am I up first?
No, it's me.
It's you.
It's me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's right. So
Because I went last week. We left on such a down note. With fucking Dandaria Simulator.
That's right.
Like, maybe that's why I didn't really play much video games in the ensuing 2 weeks, because we played that and it just crushed video games for me, and now I don't want to play them anymore. But
it was really terrible.
It was pretty bad.
Really bad.
If you missed it, go watch it on YouTube, youtube.com/YNIN after the show, because man, that game is fucked up. Stalk boys and kill people. That's the name of the game, apparently.
Indeed. So I have a story as to why I played my game this week.
Okay.
So we were going to go see The Hateful Eight in theaters, and I was having a conversation with my friends, and we were talking about the company Data East, which is a bad company that make bad games.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we were trying to figure out, maybe have they ever made anything good, like that stands out, like, not like okay, but like really good. And so my buddy Joe, he gets on his phone and he starts going through the Wikipedia list of Data East games, and he comes to this game, and she's like, what the fuck is Donald Land? It's called Donald Land. And so he's like, well, just hold up.
Okay.
So it's called Donald Land. It's a Famicom game that came out in 1988. And this game would work for Adver Games Week, because this, my friends, is a trip into the world of McDonald's. It stars Ronald McDonald, who in Japan is known as Donald McDonald.
Okay.
This is because Ronald McDonald is too similar to Ranald McDonald, who is the person who brought English to Japan.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's a thing that exists. But it's a platformer, and it has McDonald, and it has lands. So it's got Donald and lands. But he was reading this Wikipedia article about this game, and it was talking about the gameplay and whatnot. There's a section on the gameplay, and the paragraph says, I'm going to quote it for you. A few of the bosses look like something out of a horror film instead of a kid-friendly 2D platform action game. The third boss looks like a giant mechanical dragon, while the boss of level 5 is a bone dragon, and players encounter a mentally ill, disembodied head at the end of the 11th level. Now,
That was my favorite McDonald's.
yeah, like,
mascot.
who doesn't
Next
want to
to the
buy fries
Hamburglar.
after that? Like,
That sounds nightmarish.
yeah. So, like, who doesn't...
Behold the grimace.
There is nothing that makes me want delicious McDonald's cheeseburgers
Oh, holy shit, you're doing this.
more than a mentally ill, disembodied head.
So you spent money for this joke.
Oh,
You also ate McDonald's for this joke.
that's disgusting. That's bad.
How old is that burger?
In about an hour.
All right. So there's a Japanese-only McDonald's game. That's
Yep.
all right. Are we
So-
ready?
Let's look at Donald Land.
All right, let's do it.
Data East presents
Unfortunately.
So here's Donald Land.
Oops, that's loud.
Yeah. So we're gonna introduce ourselves to the cast of characters. Here we go.
All right.
Mayor McCheese. Who did he exist at the same time as Ronald McDonald?
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
Did he?
The Fry Guys.
The Fry Guys.
More Fry Guys. Inky, Blinky, Clyde.
Yeah. The Captain. Who the fuck's the Captain?
Captain?
Grimace, there he is.
There you go. All right.
Donald McDonald. The fucking professor? Who's the professor?
It's Colonel Sanders.
But wait, hold on. Here comes my favorite. There's Birdie. Uncle.
Uncle Grimace.
Just Uncle. You don't know who he is. And then finally, this motherfucker right here.
Ah, Robble.
No, right here.
Oh.
What the fuck is that thing? Anyway, Captain Haddock represented the fish sandwich. That's a thing.
What? Wow. Good trivia knowledge, though.
Thank you.
Yeah, right? So I am Donald McDonald, and I can walk. I can jump. That
What
thing
the fuck
popped
is
up.
that?
You know, chicken nuggets maybe? I don't know.
Oh,
There's-
there's like tiny hamburger.
Yeah, there's a little person gangster who's throwing like dynamite at me. I seem to be in some sort of weird castle town. This is Hometown Land, by the way. That's the name of the level.
I
We were
remember
in
all
Hong-
those times that Ronald McDonald busted in on children with bombs.
Right? And he fought like one of the Happy Tree friends. Like, what the fuck is
What
that
the
thing?
fuck?
I think that's
Can't
like
even get by it.
that's like the Raccoon Mario 3
There you
toy,
go. Yeah.
but like after it's been warped horribly over time.
I had that toy.
So I'm trying to blow myself up. I want to see if it works. But it does, and it makes me do like a weird animation. So I'm trying to capture it. Check it out. Look at him.
Oh,
He
there
looks,
you go.
he looks amazing. He looks
You look
amazing.
like Mr. Bill.
I do. But anyway, let's keep going. So I've got my score is 1980. I got 5 mix. Oh, now I'm up to 8 mix.
Ah, what the fuck was that?
That's what, the pumpkin?
Yeah.
It's a pumpkin.
It's,
Oh.
it's those like fucking.
It looks like the little Halloween.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
about this? Yeah.
They really went out into obscure McDonald's characters.
Well, they've got Captain Haddock, so.
Yeah, that's true.
I can throw more than one bomb at a time once I grab that. You can only have 2 bombs on screen at once.
Oh, I think I know what that little bouncy thing is. It's the cravings from those old cereal commercials.
What?
Remember? Little-
From
No.
like Me Want Honeycomb?
Yeah, me want honeycombs.
Bullshit.
That's what they look like, only with springs on their bottoms.
There is, of course, the McDonald's stork.
Yeah, I remember.
course.
Delivering your burger babies directly to your
He
belly.
delivers your breakfast, obviously.
Yeah. Bringing you 1988 McGriddles.
Egg McMuffins, sir. Come on.
Here's the first boss, Woody Woodpecker. And I won. Okay, so I did it. I beat it.
Well, that was super fucking easy.
Speedrun, I did it. So then I go to the shop,
Alright.
and you come to the McDonald's, and you can buy any of these things, and it doesn't tell you what they do. So I'm going to spend 15 mix on some chicken nuggets.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it brings me over to this game, this match game where I have to match McDonald's with hamburglers. Nope,
Okay.
hamburger only. I lose.
I don't know. The Hamburglar was a superior character to.
I don't disagree. So now we're
Ronald
in
McDonald.
now we're in Lakeside World, which has the same music. And I noticed that if I go to the left side of the screen,
Rapped.
I rap. Yeah, look at it. I'm just overjoyed that I wrap around the screen for some reason. I don't know why. But
You've watched a whole lot of AGDQ and you feel like
Right.
you've broken the game.
and now like I can rapid fire as long as it doesn't go anywhere. Like as long as the apples are fired off screen.
So you have unlimited explosive apples, right?
So long as they're not on screen, yeah.
Those are probably tomatoes.
And what is that guy? Did you see him just hop out of nowhere? That was garbage.
Yeah.
Now look at these trees. These are amazing trees. This is the best. This is the best fucking sprite in history. Like it's
Oh,
a.
that one wasn't happy.
No, he was kind of, but he was kind of into me. So I couldn't outrun the bridge. It was stupid.
When you die, you play a really rockin' song.
Right? Oh, wait till you get the game over music, dude. Spoiler alert, I guess. So I knew I was
that Dig Dug villain, right?
So when you jump on this sexy eye tree, he gets real happy, but he's still kind of mad about it. Also, you'll notice sometimes the bombs stick to things.
Yeah.
And sometimes they stick to the top of the screen, like randomly. Also, I just found the run button. So...
Oh, there you go.
Like a level into the game, I found the run button.
Well, it wasn't necessary till just now. Hey, it's that boss.
Yeah.
That's really easy to kill.
And there he is again. But now he's not attacking me, so... I'm just going to use him to get these mix. God, there's nothing I love more than that angry tree that gets really happy.
You made his
He
day.
looks high. He looks high.
Well, they're catering to their target demographic.
This is
but
true.
Kill that scared child. I don't think you're allowed to kill it.
I'm
I
trying.
think you need to collect it, because it is a child, and McDonald's likes childs.
It likes... You see me ride his tears, though?
Yeah.
I was starting on my little baby tears.
Oh man, the fish sandwich is throwing missiles at you.
And now I'm going to make a fish sandwich out of this guy. Hopefully. Someday. One day? Maybe. Come on, man.
Give me back the fillet of fish. Give me that fish.
What are you singing?
It's a McDonald's song.
There's a fillet of fish
I don't
somewhere?
believe
Yeah,
you.
it was.
Since when?
It was like maybe 4 years ago, something like that.
What is with people tonight knowing, like, weird McDonald's trivia?
Right? Well, we normally, like, this is the second time we've been live, so,
Well, still, but you know a weird McDonald's song.
I did.
I've never heard this song. I think you're making it up.
It's an awful song.
I know
You're
the Mac
not
Tonight
wrong.
theme.
That's
Wait,
true. Well,
Mac
that's 'cause
Tonight had a
that's
theme?
essentially just Mac the Knife.
Mac Tonight, break me off a piece of that Mac Tonight.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Fucking Nestle, man. Rip that
Right?
shit off.
Fucking Nestle, man. My favorite superhero. Stealing all the water from Africa. So... The politics, man. Come on.
Okay.
So I think I'm supposed to use this fish to ride on him, but fuck that shit. I'm Donald McDonald. No one tells me how to live my life. But this time I'm like, oh, that looks like a longer jump. Let's be more careful. And now we have a boss, which is fucking Red Yoshi, and a crying rat child. At the same time, by the way, and I don't know that I can kill the crying rat child, so I'm focusing on Red Yoshi. God, and as a boss that takes more than one hit, how are you supposed to beat this? Jesus. This game just got really fucking hard suddenly. Okay, it's over.
Can those tears hurt you, or do you just ride them?
They can hurt you, yeah.
Okay.
So I go back to the shop, and I got some more mix. I can spend it on anything I want. Figure I'll buy I don't know.
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah, buy a double cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm gonna go to this weird menu. This menu is incomprehensible, by the way.
Yeah, for a game that never made it out of Japan, there sure is a lot of English.
Oh yeah, no, this whole game's in English. I fucking lose immediately. I'm really bad at...
You're bad at matching things.
I'm bad at randomly choosing cards.
That's why poker is your game.
So now we're in Forest World, which has the same fucking music, and some cool worms that I kill by jumping on them. The only enemy in the game thus far that is killed by jumping on them, but I do love their death.
You just push them off the...
So it's around this time, since this level has a lot of platforming, you'll probably... It's hard to see in the video, but if you were playing, you would know that when you have the run button, it's like everything is really slippery. It's like you're on ice.
You slide a little bit, yeah.
You slide a lot of it. So they decided to add physics in level 3. Fuck. What? Like there I was pressing right and it wouldn't even let me on. But listen.
Stop running. Oh.
Continue or retry. Continue or retry.
Ah, man.
So continue. continue is keep playing. Retry takes you to the title screen. That's a thing that's real. What?
So would you play Donald Land again?
Well, Cody, if I were going to play a game sponsored by a wonderful company,
You look
Of course.
very sad.
Of course I would. It's disgusting.
Yeah, this is show not sponsored by.
It's dinner though.
Well,
Oh,
well, that's sad.
that's the most depressing thing I've heard.
But no, it wasn't bad.
All right.
I mean, it wasn't as bad as Burger King.
Well, nothing's as bad as Burger King.
The games or the food,
Yeah, there were 3 fucking Burger King games.
right?
They were bad. Who's up next, Matt?
You, buddy.
Me. All right.
I'm excited for your game.
Yeah.
Right?
So, back during the days of the Sega Saturn, Japan had a mascot for the Sega Saturn. So this is also kind of an advert game where we're playing corporate mascots, right? So it's Nihon Appreciation Week Advert Game Edition. Yay.
Okay, sure.
This character was Segata Sanshiro, and he had the best fucking commercials in the
He
world.
really, really did.
They were hilarious.
It's like a series of maybe 25 of them on YouTube. I really encourage people to go and watch them. They are incredible.
I mean, the song itself.
They're
I mean,
Right?
I mean,
Segata Sanshiro,
Yes.
Segata Sanshiro. And like it's just a guy. It's a judo master going around Japan beating people up who don't like the Sega Saturn, which is what I do in real life. and like he judo flips zombies and they explode. It's an amazing set of commercials.
It's really cool.
And I mean,
And
spoiler
Taliagi
alert.
is up. Saturn hype.
I mean, spoiler alert. I mean, he dies in the end.
Yeah, he has a final episode.
Yeah, there's a finale to the series of commercials. It's amazing.
Yeah. Well, anyway, when I found out that Segata Sanshiro got his very own video game for the Sega Saturn, it has to be the Sega Saturn, right? It can't be anything else. I had to play it.
Absolutely.
So, Segata Sanshiro, unfortunately, his game is not a regular game in that it has a beginning, middle, end, it has a story and everything like that. It's a series of mini games that are supposed to be based off of his commercials,
Okay.
which I don't really see that all that much. But let's get into it because we're gonna play as Segata Sanshiro a lot.
I'm psyched. Let's do this.
So let's get into the game.
Okay. All right. The Duck Corporation.
Yeah,
Do you duck a lot in this game?
of course.
Okay.
No.
So what was that Segata Sanshiro? Oh, here we go. I love this man.
He's my idol.
All right. So I assume this is all the mini games. So just pick one. And we're not going to see all of them. There are too many of them for us to be able to see all of them.
Okay.
But I tried to include some of the weirder or more interesting ones. So we start out as Santa Claus, trying to deliver presents to all the good Sega Saturn fans.
This is like reverse Paperboy,
Yeah, kinda. Yeah,
or kind of like 2D, like reverse Paperboy. It's really strange.
yeah.
Man, I can't believe they got a Sega Genesis emulator running on the Saturn.
Right?
Yeah.
So mostly I'm just trying not to hit shit while being Santa Claus, Segata Sanshiro Claus, I suppose. But other than that, this is pretty much something you play in your phone.
You are delivering like wonderful Sega Saturn games, right?
Yeah, I assume
Obviously.
that is
He's-
what we would do.
Nights
back to
into
the
dreams
dream.
and all that stuff.
Yeah. Have some Burning Rangers. Oh, you missed. No one gets Burning Rangers, so it's rare. Wait.
I feel like you're hitting a lot of rocks.
Wait,
and,
can we
and
can we
still
go
living.
can we go back to that guy who lived in the cave just now?
Yeah, exactly, right? He's just sitting there by himself. So I figured that I couldn't throw, I missed a few because I didn't realize I could throw through the buildings.
And are these people like completely snowed in? This is horrifying.
Right?
There's like, it's up to their, like, for a lot of these people, it's the snow is up to their doors.
They're dead.
Can you kill these, like, these
No.
these tweaking geese?
No, I can just not hit them.
But, like, you can't kill them.
No.
Yeah.
So I made the mistake of trying to go underneath all of them instead of going through that gap. So, I died. 28 happy Saturn fans.
Oh, Segata Sanshiro-kun.
Yeah. So I decided let's try again. One more time.
Wait, really? We're doing this again?
Yeah, just one more time.
Will we
So
get
you're
to see the cave again?
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Well, maybe.
Or missed it?
So you're going from S to G.
No spoilers. Yeah,
Start to goal, I'm assuming?
I guess. Sega Saturn to good.
Hey man, the Sega Saturn was good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know,
man.
yeah, right?
It was probably Sega's third best console. out of
Yes.
like, out of like 6.
Out of like 3,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
It's halfway up the list. All right. And at this point, I'm getting kind of bored with this.
Well, yeah.
Understandable. This is not very exciting to
No.
really watch.
No.
I mean, oh yeah.
Oh, the
here we go.
cave. Here we go.
Look
Yeah.
at him.
But.
Oh man,
you know,
what is it with the guy who lives in the cave?
It's like some sort of weird kung fu hermit,
Yeah, I went to go live with the Kung Fu Hermit.
and he really wants a copy of Rent a Hero for fighting vipers. So you got to drop it off.
Alright, so I died. And here we go.
Yeah.
Here's one of the commercials.
Oh,
I'm gonna turn it up.
道に魂込めた一人の男が今日真面目に
Look at that.
ある奴らに
Look at that.
体で
I want to Sega Saturn.
This part's coming. Oh, the best.
Yes.
Man, I'm inspired to do like 10 push-ups right now.
Mhm. I just want to take a giant Saturn and run through the hills of Japan
Right?
on my back, you know.
So I'm excited about the concept that there may be multiple commercials littered throughout this game.
Yes, please.
So really, I'm just playing to get to those commercials at this point.
Okay.
Despite the fact that YouTube exists.
I mean, yeah, I understand, but it's a goal, you know.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So I'm playing a Mortal
Oh.
Kombat minigame.
でもっと早くしろ
So I cracked my fucking head open.
Whoa, whoa, bro.
で頭を使え
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I got 3. And am I breaking Sega Saturns?
Let's assume they're PlayStations.
Okay.
もっと破壊しろだ
Alright.
ダメか
So I guess I lost somehow.
What?
So let's do this again.
う
It
わ
was nice and short.
ー跳ねすぎ
Oh, whoa.
Oh.
I exploded his head.
うわ
He gets so mad.
ー頭を使
Whoa.
I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, you were almost done.
ううわ
This is some WarioWare
ー
shit.
Yeah, I blew up his head again.
もっと破壊しろ
Again, look at these stellar 32-bit graphics.
Right? Alright, so it's time to give up on this shit again.
この短者目が
Yes, thank you.
It's the
Yeah,
exact same
the
one.
same commercial.
What?
It's the same one, so I skip it.
Oh, boo.
Disgusting. Like, I'm already buying Sonic R. You don't have to sell it on me again.
Right? Exactly.
行くぞ
Alright, what are we playing now? Playing...
Sonic R.
俺が言わん
He looks very serious about whatever the fuck it is. Come on,
Sure.
man. God, there's so much loading in this game.
You gotta load up these graphics,
Oh
dude.
man.
So, I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing here. I think I'm supposed to punch these
You
things,
punch
but,
the birds.
but the controls aren't really working.
What?
So
and then
I-
the
like,
people riding the pterodactyls.
I'm pressing a button.
Do you have the 3D Nice controller plugged in?
Apparently,
You
my
need
my
that.
Sega Saturn shank was not working properly.
You
So,
can do it.
入力しろ
Now I don't even know what the fuck is going on here. Whatever I did incorrectly.
Oh wait. Oh no. Maybe you had to guess how many things flew by.
So I figured, okay, maybe I'm supposed to count
Yeah.
How many
Yeah.
Sega?
1, 2, 3,
Sega
4,
Sanshiro?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. 35. You're gonna fucking lose. What are you doing? 18?
Wait, 18?
I was correct. It's only the ones
Oh.
with his face on it.
Oh,
That makes
ridiculous.
sense. I was wondering about that.
Yeah. But I lose the next one, or I get it right. I'm like, that's in good show material, so I cut the rest of that one out.
Yeah.
So now here's a 2x speed meat kicking shit game.
Well, what was that third thing?
Sega Saturn?
No.
I like that you have
You would
your goal
never.
is to beat up garbage.
Right?
It must be a PlayStation.
Maybe. A car,
Take that, CRT television, by the way.
right?
I love this sprite of Segata Sanshiro.
Yes.
The sprites of Segata Sanshiro are the best part of this game.
Can we make that our new show mascot?
Yes,
sure.
please. Oh no, you took a lot of damage.
I did. It's actually kind of hard to figure out where these things are gonna land. 'Cause
Yeah,
to
you
be pretty
have
perfect.
to memorize the arc
Yeah.
of every possible spot. This is like a Game and Watch game.
Isn't it? That's part of the thing I found a little disappointing about this game.
Lord, I can't imagine like this in America. Like
Well,
how badly this would go over.
It would just be a phone game.
Like even if you had like a property that was recognized by Americans, this game would not be well liked.
You would at least need a little board game in
Right.
between the mini games. Same fucking
Yeah.
commercial again.
God
So
damn it.
No. Just spoil me. Do we ever see another commercial?
no.
Life sucks.
I did play it again after I was done recording. So,
Really? Why?
well, I wanted to play all of the game.
Okay.
And I figured I had enough footage at that point. So I closed it down, walked away for a while, came back, and played again. And there are other commercials. It just seems like you only get one until you restart the system.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, whoa, what is this?
So it's some weird game where I'm supposed to slide back and forth without catching his feet on fire. And at first I thought I was supposed to do it pretty rapidly. And then I realized I'm supposed to try to let it go all the way up his shins.
Yeah, human curling.
Yeah. I included this one in here because it was weird.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm glad that it's weird sand skating simulator and not leg shaving simulator.
Right, yeah.
So is this a thing that he does in a commercial? I don't think
See,
so.
I don't actually think any of these really match his commercials.
Oh, dude, you just got Sub-Zero'd.
Yeah, I did.
Someone's gonna uppercut your spine out. Go.
Yeah, I thought I'd
Yeah.
try it again since I kind of figured out what I'm supposed to do.
Dude, look at those calves on this guy though. Segata never skips leg day.
Well, I mean, what do you want? He's got to perfect those roundhouse kicks.
Because he has to protect the Sega Saturn.
He does.
Absolutely.
Okay. Lord.
Yeah, the same commercial like after every fucking game. And the one I got the second time was actually a little bit better. It was
Really?
he was being attacked by zombies.
Okay, yeah, it's the House of the Dead one.
Yeah, that one was pretty good.
Alright. Whoa, shit.
Yep.
Why'd you speed this up? This looks like the best game.
This one's awesome.
Well, because we
Oh,
are
no.
we are at 11 minutes at this point, and I play it multiple times.
So this is just what? You gotta get to the top of the burning building and save the Sega Saturn?
Yeah, yeah. So I forgot about the fucking blue fire
Okay.
a lot throughout this run. So it's kind of an endless runner.
So you're auto running then?
Yeah, you don't have to press forward at all. You just have to press jump up and down.
Dang.
I forgot about that fucking fire.
This game just really wanted to forget that the Saturn had like more than 2 buttons.
Right? There was one mini game that I recorded that I cut out because it was boring. Because it was basically just you press the buttons in a particular order it's like basically Simon, except with a controller. And I'm not used to the Saturn controller, especially when it's mapped to a different controller. So it was hard and boring. So I didn't do that one.
Right on.
So I love Segata Sanshiro. I still do. This game was really boring, and I was really disappointed.
Up to the
legend.
Yeah, to the legend.
I mean,
it's unfortunate.
He is in, I think, Sega and Sonic and Superstars All-Star Racing, whatever.
I know he at least makes a cameo. Is he a character?
Yeah. He is in Racing Transformed. He's not a character, but he is, like, you see him in one of the levels, like, flying off on the rocket from his last commercial.
Yeah. Yeah. Segata Sanshiro is a great character. I really encourage you to find all his commercials on YouTube and watch them. They are great.
Just don't play his game because it's bad.
his game because it's bad.
Yeah.
It was real disappointing. But that's enough about my game. Nikki, what did you play?
So I played a game for the original NES called Devil World.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It was never released in America because I guess around the time it was released in Japan, they were considering it, but I guess Dungeons and Dragons was kind of going through that controversy of satanic and leading to suicides and all that stuff. So they decided, well, we have like Christian elements, symbols and whatnot in it, because Japan just is kind of obsessed with using Christian symbolism or was around
for no
that
reason.
time. Right. And so Nintendo was trying to create, a family-friendly atmosphere and trying to get people to buy their systems. So they made the decision not to bring this over to America. It's basically Pac-Man, but it makes a little bit less sense than Pac-Man, and the screen scrolls from like up and down and side to side on its own.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get into it.
Let's watch it.
All right, let's run with the devil. Attack the Devil's World. So you're Bubble Bobble, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so admittedly, like I almost want to say let's skip ahead 3 minutes because I'm trying to figure out stuff and I'm bad. I'm bad at my first go around. If you notice, I'm going over the little pellets or whatever, and unless I have a cross, unless I'm holding a cross, he doesn't pick up the pellets.
Okay.
I forgot that's how Jesus works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is like Pac-Man, but instead of you need the power pellets to kill ghosts, you need the power pellets to pick up the regular pellets.
Right. And when I saw the guy flashing, I was like, oh, maybe I can eat him. But no, he kills you. So.
Okay.
You even hatch out of a bubble.
Right?
Yeah, which takes forever to reload sometimes for whatever reason.
This is just weird.
It's a really funky game.
Like, I'm not even really sure what to think of it. It looks like Bubble Bobble Dinosaur, yeah.
Yeah,
but, like,
I agree.
Like the crosses, the giant golden cross in the center of the level. The ice cream? What?
Don't you remember in the Bible where they all had ice cream and it was good?
Oh yeah, no, the last dessert.
Yeah, so as Ghost of Ghost Dad in the chat points out, this was a WarioWare minigame.
Yeah.
This also appeared in as a Smash Brothers minigame and in some other games as well. So I mean, technically, I guess it did kind of get into American games, but as a standalone game, it was never released in America.
Yeah, the devil is an assist trophy in Brawl and Wii U / 3DS, and if you get him, he scrolls the screen up, down, left, or right.
Yeah.
It's very annoying and bad, kind of like this game looks.
Yeah, so as you can see, the screen has been scrolling for a little while, but I wasn't on the screen yet. Like, I'm on it now, but I wasn't for the last, 15 seconds.
So wait, you can go off screen?
Sometimes, but like that's about as once you hit the edge of the screen, that's about as far as you can go, and the screen can crush you. I think we'll see that if we haven't already.
Okay.
But on the whole, like this first playthrough is me just kind of catching, my bearings and getting used to it.
It's a different take on Pac-Man.
It really is. It was very different.
Like the symbolism just seems tossed in there for no reason.
Right.
Like, you know, it would be really cool if this guy had a cross and also the devil was there.
Geek is Us is asking if there's any way to kill the monsters. I was not able to find a way to kill the monsters.
Really?
Really?
Just like in real life with the real devil.
Right, exactly.
All of the sins of man are completely unstoppable, and we are doomed forever. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for reading.
I was thinking that, and I beat it, yay! I was thinking that maybe if I hit the ice creams, it was kind of like the
those are rivals.
Yep. Don't ask what I did there. I don't even know. The Red Skull. I didn't realize this at first, and I'm about to actually game over, and so I'll get there. I'll get to this level again here in a minute. Spoiler alert! But to give you an idea of what needs to be done is, yeah.
You have to take the Bible to the skull.
You have to take the Bible to the skull, which is a really weird thing.
Yeah, only one Bible at a time.
Yep.
You know, just like in the book of Devil.
I think this devil has been in other games as well. I think there was like a racing game that had really obscure characters in it. And,
was
one of them.
A Nintendo racing game that wasn't Mario Kart?
I don't think it was Nintendo. I think it was.
This is a Nintendo game, though.
Well, yeah, but I think it was like Konami's Crazy Racers.
What?
Yeah.
I think you're thinking of maybe like the guy from Ghouls and Ghosts. I was thinking the Satan from Ghouls and Ghosts.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Who kind of looks a little like this guy.
Yeah.
Or maybe like Akimaju Dracula, something like that. But yeah, this is barely a religious game.
Yeah, I mean there's the symbolism and whatnot, but it doesn't necessarily like throw scripture or anything at you.
There's no religious element of it other than.
And so hold on, I'm just kind of realizing things. So the devil turned left, and the arrows turn left, and then the screen scrolls right.
Interesting.
The devil's a liar.
Yeah. Well, okay, I guess that makes sense.
He's the king of lies.
You immediately figured that out. Okay. This game seems really annoying and kind of luck based at times.
Sometimes. And I really hated the idea of needing to pick up the crosses in order to eat the pellets.
Oh yeah, that's really annoying. And I mean, what if you are like going to grab the last pellet and then suddenly the devil just scrolls the screen? There's nothing you can do.
Oh yeah, no, there were some situations where that was exactly what happened.
Like look at the Bible on the bottom left. Like it's in the space where if you went down and go get it, you could get crushed if you just decided to scroll it right a little bit.
Yeah, and hey, that almost happened.
Oh my god. What the hell?
And Bub got the ice cream cone, and it was vanilla, and it was good.
I do remember that part in the Bible where Jesus was a dinosaur. And then he spit bubbles out of his mouth and trapped enemies in the bubbles. And so that was the book of Bubble Bobble, which is a fun thing to say.
That was incidentally my favorite book.
Yeah, I know. Jesus, you could have died right there, Nikki.
I could have.
Scroll right.
Yep.
You are just.
You are plugging holes with the Bible.
Yo, you gotta go to the last Bible.
I'm aware.
It was right down there near the Red Skull.
Red Skull's in this game?
Yeah, it's a Marvel movie.
Oh, so I get crushed.
Oh, you fool.
I am a fool.
Rainbow Island is the Book of Mormon. Yes. Okay, so go down and get the good book.
Yes.
Oh,
except there was, either get crushed or get killed. I chose to get killed.
Okay, so you got the book.
I have the book. I have it. Except
deliver us from evil, Nikki.
I am trying. I have the book. I'm close to the skull box.
There you go, skull box. The power of Christ compels you. Oh my God,
Except
you can't.
It's in the freaking skull box.
Watch out! Wrong way. Oh God,
You're getting crushed
run.
by the Cyclopsian Lolo.
Dude, yes, you did it.
I did it.
Oh, you have chased away the devil.
I did, and here's the bonus box.
It looks like a carton of cigarettes. What is this
No, it kinda
garbage?
does.
I think you.
I
are
guess I'm
now-
having to get all the question mark blocks
For points?
for points. Yeah.
Great. Who doesn't fucking love points?
If you run over
yeah.
those arrows, does it control the screen now that the devil's gone?
You know, I never tried that.
Wait, hold on. Let's see. Does she run over another arrow? Yes, it does.
Oh, it does. Cool. Yeah, I was focused on the books,
Oh god, you're dead.
and I'm dead. And I think that is it's the end.
Round 2.
No.
See you next time. Just
Round
kidding.
2 was me shutting off the system.
Yeah.
Wowzers. That seems like... like, have you guys ever played Clue Clue Land or Ice Climber?
I played
yeah.
Ice Climber,
Did I?
unfortunately.
Yeah, kind of like in the vein of those old school, like, first-gen NES games that are, like... Nintendo made them, but they're still not good.
Yeah.
Like, Devil Land looks pretty not good.
Yeah.
And, like, Clue Clue Land's pretty not good. Ice Climber's just horrible. Or, like,
I
Urban
loved
Champion.
Ice Climber
Urban
as a
Champion.
kid for some
Oh,
reason.
you liked Ice
And then
Climber as a kid?
As a kid, yeah. And then playing it back as an adult, I was, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, it was
it's a
bad.
really bad game.
It's awful.
Or, like, you guys ever played Urban Champion?
No.
And, like,
No.
Nintendo,
That.
Nintendo likes to fucking try that game. There's, like, a 3DS version that's, like, Urban Champion 3D. They took the NES Urban Champion and, like, made a 3D version of it. It's bullshit. It's a terrible game still. But you can pay, like, $6 for it if you want to.
Oh boy.
No.
All right. So,
Yeah.
would you play Devil's World again, Nikki?
Are you serious?
Nope. Nope.
No.
Not serious.
Chat says Balloon Fight holds up. I agree. Balloon Fight rules.
Oh yeah, Balloon Fight's great.
Yeah. What is the worst game we played this week?
Shit.
I want to think. I think Segata is probably the lamest
Probably,
game.
and that's sad.
Yeah, like Donald Land is playable and actually I think kind of neat in a way. And I think Devil World at least is a game. Segata is like, eh.
It's a freemium money
Yeah.
sink.
Geek as Us says that his favorite game of the night so far was the McDonald's game, and I
For
think
sure.
I'm inclined to agree because at least there's some platforming and whatnot involved. Mine was a side-scrolling Pac-Man ripoff.
A maze game, which is not a genre that holds up. I feel.
Right, agreed.
Like if anyone released a maze game like in this day and age that wasn't like Pac-Man Championship Edition or something like that, then like no one would take it seriously.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you can still release a platformer. Platformers are not going anywhere. And a minigame collection, like a 1995 era minigame collection. Ew, gross.
No, it was
Yeah.
bad. It's it.
And I think
pass
it's
off mini games. You needed to be Mario Party.
And it's compounded by the fact that it had such a cool, license.
Right,
as a-
it made it very disappointing. Now, granted, like people in America don't fucking know who Segata Sanshiro is, but he's fucking awesome, and his game was fucking shit.
like even if we don't know who he is, he still lives right here,
yeah,
Absolutely.
right here.
forever.
No, wait, no, that's the McDonald's.
All
Call a
right.
doctor.
So that is pretty much it for the show this week. You
We did
stick
it.
around.
Yes,
Yeah, if you're watching live, you can see Matt record his introduction and whatnot.
Yeah.
But
Usually pretty funny.
it's always
But if
fun.
you're watching on YouTube, you've already seen the introduction, so who the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah. You can catch us live on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/cartridgeblowers. And that'll be every other Friday. We will be recording typically around 11:30 Eastern, 10:30 Central, and 8:30 Pacific. So you can catch us there, and we'd love to have you. We had a chat room this time. It was great. So you can also catch our edited versions on youtube.com/YNINpod
Yes.
every other Thursday. And you can see all the past episodes there. So, Matt, before we leave, what are we playing next time?
Yeah,
Next
I'm
week.
excited.
Yeah, we have not had this theme come up in almost 40 episodes, which is a pretty long time for us. That's over, almost 2 years?
Wow.
Maybe a year and a half-ish. But it's a cool theme. This will be the third time we've done it. Like luckily our chat didn't like leave as soon as they saw how terrible our show is, which is good because, you know, as the old adage says, you can't judge a book by its cover, except for next week when we will judge a book by its cover, because our games will be picked entirely upon how incredible the cover of the game is. So,
man, it's
that's
interesting.
how we found out about Shatterhand, you guys.
Yeah, man. It's
you can't fist. It's not worth. No, if you can't shatter, it's not worth doing. That the other thing I said almost makes it really, really bad.
You can't.
That turns it into a different show.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
It's really surprising how well that has gone over. We've gotten some really weird shit. So anyway, so that's what we have to look forward to. In 2 weeks, we will all play games based on their cover art alone.
Yeah.
So this has been Cartridge Blowers. I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, is Nikki Wright.
I'm still not Matt.
And MattCruea.
I'm Matt, and that's good. The end.
And right back to me. Until next time, don't die. And Matt, what should they do?
They should keep on blowing.
I hear that's the thing.
That's what all the kids are doing these days. So, and now they're all mouth pregnant. So.
Wow.
All right, guys. Have a good night. See you next time.
Yeah.